where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. Hi, Emily. How are you today?
Hi, Paul. I'm doing great, thank you. Feeling happy and ready to talk about a super fun topic. How about you?
I'm fantastic too. The sun is shining, and we're here to help our wonderful listeners learn English. What could be better?
Exactly. Before we jump into our topic, a quick reminder to all our lovely listeners. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. It helps us a lot.
Yes, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it and share it with your friends who are also learning English. The more, the merrier.
Thank you, thank you. Your support means the world to us. So, Paul, today we're going to talk about something really simple but super powerful for learning English. Any guesses?
Something simple and powerful. Is it reading?
Yes, exactly. You got it. Today's topic is improve your English by reading.
Yay! Oh, that's a fantastic topic, Emily. Reading is truly a great way to learn. It's calm, you can do it anywhere, and it's very effective.
I agree 100%. Many people think about speaking or listening, but reading is like a secret superpower for English learners.
It really is. So, Emily, why do you think reading is so good for improving English, especially for beginners?
Well, first, when you read, you see new words. Not just one new word, but many new words. And you see them in sentences. This helps you understand what they mean.
Ah, yes, vocabulary. That's so important. When you read, you don't just learn a word, you learn how it's used, like apple is a fruit, but also apple of my eye means something very special.
Yes, you see words in context. That's the magic. Instead of just a list of words, you see them in a story or a description. It makes them easier to remember.
That's true. And what about grammar? Does reading help with that too?
Oh, absolutely, Paul. When you read, you see correct English sentences. You see how words go together, how verbs change, how questions are made. It's like your brain quietly learns the rules without you even trying too hard.
So you're saying it's like passive learning. You just absorb it.
Yes, exactly. You're not studying grammar rules directly, but you are seeing them in action. It builds a feeling for correct English. Like a puzzle, the pieces just start to fit together naturally.
Wow, that's a great point. I never thought about it that way before. It's like your brain is building a map of how English works.
Precisely. And it helps with sentence structure too. You start to see how different parts of a sentence connect. This can help you later when you want to write or even speak.
So, Emily, we've talked about vocabulary and grammar. What else does reading help with?
Well, it also helps with spelling. When you read words, you see how they are written. This helps you remember the correct letters for each word. So when you write, you can spell better.
Ah, spelling. That can be tricky in English. Many words sound one way, but are spelled another. Like knife. It starts with K, but you don't hear it.
Yes, English spelling can be a little interesting, but reading helps you remember these unique spellings. Your eyes get used to seeing the words correctly.
That makes sense. Your brain makes a picture of the word.
Exactly. And there's another big benefit. Understanding different types of English. When you read, you can read stories, news articles, emails, even social media posts. Each one has a slightly different style of language.
Oh, that's very important. Like reading a children's book is different from reading a newspaper.
Yes, A children's book might have very simple, direct sentences. A newspaper might use more formal language or specific terms for news. Reading different types of texts helps you get used to these differences.
So it prepares you for real-world English. That's super practical.
It truly is. And it also helps with your pronunciation, surprisingly.
Oh, really? How does reading help with pronunciation if you're just reading silently?
Well, when you read, you often sound out the words in your head. Or if you read aloud, which is a great tip, you practice saying the words. Even silently, you're connecting the written word to how it might sound.
That's clever. It makes sense. If you know how a word is spelled, it gives you a hint about how it's pronounced, even if you don't say it out loud. And if you read aloud, it's even better for practice.
Yes, reading aloud is a super tip for later, but even without it, your brain is making those connections. It's building a stronger bridge between the written form and the spoken form of English.
This is all great information, Emily. But for someone who is just starting or at an A1 level, reading can seem a bit scary. Where should they start? What kind of things should they read?
That's a very good question, Paul. The most important thing is to start with easy materials. Don't try to read a long, complicated novel at first. That can be very frustrating.
Yes, I can imagine. If you open a book and don't understand many words, you might just want to close it and stop.
Exactly. So my first tip is start with children's books.
Children's books? Really?
Yes, really. Children's books are made for young learners, so they have simple words, short sentences, and lots of pictures. The pictures help you understand the story even if you don't know all the words.
That's a brilliant idea. I never thought of that. Pictures are like a visual dictionary.
They are, and the stories are often simple and fun, which makes reading enjoyable. Remember, we want learning to be fun.
True. What else can our listeners read?
Another great option is graded readers. Have you heard of them, Paul?
Graded readers. I think I have, but can you explain what they are?
Of course. Graded readers are special books written for English learners. They are graded by level. A1, A2, B1, and so on. So you can find a book that is perfect for your current English level.
Oh, that's amazing. So they control the vocabulary and grammar to match the learner's level?
Yes, precisely. They use words and grammar that are appropriate for that level. This means you won't find too many difficult words, and you can understand most of the story. They're designed to help you learn and feel successful.
That sounds much less scary than a regular book. Where can people find these graded readers?
You can often find them in bookstores, especially those that sell language learning materials. Many online stores also sell them, and sometimes libraries have a section for English language learners.
Okay, so we have children's books and graded readers. What about things that are not books?
Ah, good point. Sometimes you don't want to read a whole book.
Right.
So my next tip is to read short things, like short stories online or simple articles.
Like news for kids, perhaps? Or simple blogs?
Yes, exactly. Many websites have news articles or short stories written in simple English. You can even find blogs about hobbies or interests that use easy language.
That's nice, because then you can read about something you already like. If you like sports, you can find simple sports news. If you like cooking, you can find simple recipes.
Yes, that's a fantastic point, Paul. Choose topics you are interested in. If you read about something you like, you will enjoy it more, and you will be more motivated to continue reading.
That's very true. If you're not interested, it feels like homework.
Exactly. So even if it's a simple topic, make sure it's something you care about. This makes reading a pleasure, not a chore.
Okay, Emily, so we know what to read. Now, how should we read? Do we need to look up every single new word?
That's a common question, Paul. And my answer is no. Don't look up every single new word.
Oh, really? Why not?
If you stop to look up every word, reading becomes very slow and boring. You lose the flow of the story. It becomes frustrating, and you might want to stop reading.
That makes sense. It would break your concentration.
Yes. So my tip is try to guess the meaning of new words from the context. Look at the words around it. Look at the picture. Can you guess what it means?
Ah, yes. Like we talked about before, reading in context helps.
Exactly. If you can guess the meaning, great. Keep reading. If you see a word many, many times and you still don't understand it, then maybe you can look it up, but only then.
So maybe 1 or 2 words per page, not 10.
Exactly. Just the important ones that stop you from understanding the main idea. And if you're reading on a tablet or computer, some apps have a quick dictionary lookup feature, which can be helpful too. But still, use it sparingly.
That's a really helpful tip. It keeps the reading fun and less like a test.
Yes, and another tip is to read a little bit every day, even just 10 or 15 minutes.
So consistency is key.
Yes, precisely. A little bit every day is much better than reading for 2 hours once a week. Your brain learns better with regular, small doses of English.
Like going to the gym for your English muscles.
Exactly like that. Small, regular workouts. And it helps to build a habit. Soon, reading in English will feel natural and easy.
Emily, what about reading aloud? Is that useful?
Oh, yes. Reading aloud is a fantastic idea. It helps in several ways.
Tell us more.
When you read aloud, you are not only seeing the words, but you are also hearing yourself say them. This helps with your pronunciation and your speaking rhythm.
So you're practicing speaking without needing a conversation partner?
Yes, exactly. It's like a private speaking practice. You can hear how the words feel in your mouth, and you can go at your own pace. If a word is difficult, you can say it slowly, many times.
That's brilliant, and it helps to connect the written word to the spoken word even more strongly.
It